everybody, and welcome to a new series I wanted to cook up for a while, AmiiboView. The name took the longest. Alright, so here's how this is going to work. I'm a big stickler for figurines, and I also love Nintendo. And when Amiibos came out, I was very excited about that, and so have many other people. In the beginning of this playlist of this series, you'll see a video game analysis board episode I did, much similar to Great Gaming Music's playlist, about the Amiibo culture. So you can see some of my overall feelings on Amiibo and what it's done. So here's how this is going to work. I'm going to look at the Amiibo, and I'm going to judge it by the figurine itself and the content it can give. And I will give it graded based on both the content it delivers, the look of the Amiibo, and the overall presentation of the Amiibo, and sometimes I'll throw in a box design, because some of them, and you know what, let's throw in a box design. And overall, you can get a grade of regular Mario, which means, and remember, all these grades are all good. All Amiibos are great. I've never negative. I never seen an Amiibo I didn't like. But this means that getting a regular Mario means that it can always add more content, or it can always get a re-release later on that looks a little different, like Animal Crossing Villager did. But it doesn't quite meet up to like, this is an Amiibo you have to have standards. Then you can also have a Silver Mario rank, where it means it's getting there, it's a good, worth it Amiibo to own, but, still not there yet. And then you have a Gold Mario Amiibo, meaning this is a must-have Amiibo. It's something, if you want to start your Amiibo collection, these are ones to get. Also, if I just remember now, I am going to judge them based on rarity. So yes, let's begin, and it'll be fun. Today we're starting off with Toad. Okay, so the thing is, I'm very iffy with the grading on based on the boxes. I won't always have the box. Unfortunately, you can't keep it in the box and use it at the same time. It's something I understand, so Nintendo doesn't have to deal with any issues. There's people bring their 3DS going, bam, now you have to re-register, all that crap. But, yes. The box is really nice. This is a different set. The set, here's how the box works. They show you the set it's from. This is from the Super Mario Brothers set. The name and the look of the Amiibo behind it. And behind it, it'll show the biggest game for it, this being Mario Party 10. And, the regular Amiibo thing, Now, the Toad Amiibo box is very nice, but I want to compare it to a regular Smash Brothers box. I brought Mega Man's today. Again, here is the series it comes from. And we always use like 6+, Mega Man. I think the name placement in the Smash Brothers boxes are a lot nicer. And since this one's empty, I can show you the little black square right there. That's what causes the thing to go down. Also, when you open it up, I like to open up boxes this way, nice and cleaner. I do unfortunately throw these out. It's like, I as a collector, I feel awful about opening these Amiibos, but I have to because I want to use them, because it is really exciting what they do. And I know it can be pretty confusing, but, if anything, this is removable. I see a lot of people use these only to keep their Amiibos together. And on eBay, you can always offer a lot of stuff with that. Okay, so we're going to get a rare unboxing. Now, not every video is going to have an unboxing, and again, not every video is going to own a box that I'm not going to have a box for, which is why I'm probably not going to grade the Amiibo overall based on the box. So I'm going to open them up in the way I do. Finally get to open this. I had this for a long time, but I didn't get to open it because of this series. Okay. Here we go. So yeah, that's the box. Very nice. Let's move on to the Amiibo itself. Okay, so the Toad... Now, a basic thing I'm always going to say when it comes to the Amiibos is the color. I find it amazing how close to the actual colors they get to the game. It's like the game's model actually is in your hand, And I like to refer to Amiibo as DLC in your hand. So here's the segment where we're going to talk about the Amiibo itself. Now, sometimes I have problems with, as you can see here, they got the little lines here because these are separate pieces, And you can't blame that. Now, normally I do have a problem with that, but not with Toad because they hide the lines very well because of Toad's shape and whatnot. And as you can see, the platform always usually has a different thing. This is the checker pattern. It's all the bases will be based off of the set it comes from, whether it's Smash Brothers or stuff like that. But yeah, the finer details like the eyes, the inside the mouth, they shape it very well. Everything's carved very well. The only thing I have a problem with is the jacket here on Toad is it's probably hard to see with this camera, but it looks like the paint bleeded into each other a little bit. It doesn't look that good, especially on the yellow lines here. I find that there's some blue trying to come out there. But it's nothing that distracts from the overall figure. It's a great pose. The poses are very nice, and sometimes I find the design, when it comes to Smash Brothers, they have that unfortunate thing where they already designed the models in the game, and they had to make that a reality. So a lot of those little sticks on amiibos to hold them up, which is not a big deal sometimes, but we'll talk that when we get there. But yeah, Toad overall is great. I want you to look at the hands for a second. Look that overall detail. They put the little indents of the palm. The individual fingers are nice and carved out. Like overall, all amiibos, it's incredible. Like even in the diaper here, whatever this is, there's these little stretch lines in there to show that's tugging on Toad. That's held on tight. It's a very nice. They're very nice figures, and that's what I love about because I've always been a collector of these kind of figures, and now that they're involved in my Nintendo stuff, it's very nice stuff. All right. I guess I don't have to do a transition. I'm still new at this. So you got to forgive me here, but next we're going to talk about the availability of what this amiibo can do. First off, some Read games include Mario Kart 8. It's available as a amiibo suit. You can also use it in Mario Party 10. It's one of the pieces you can use in Amiibo Party. And Amiibo Party is basically a square board. It's a traditional board game where where you have to get a lot of coins and collect a lot of stars, and it can be very chaotic. And this is your piece. It's what you roll your dice with. It's what is represented on the TV screen. And again, with the colors and everything, this looks a lot like what you find on the HD TV when you play your Wii U games. But what I find most interesting is if you scan this Toad in Toad's game Toad's Treasure Tracker, Toad you get a new level. You get a new objective in the level to find an 8-bit Toad, and little 8-bit characters are very popular in Mario games these days. You can find them, but with Toad Amiibo, you specifically have to look for them in a level. Like, let's say you 100% this game. Like, I'm obsessed with this game. I haven't 100%ed it yet, but I love playing level by level in Toad's Treasure Tracker. And if I want a little more content, here you go. That's the beauty of Amiibo. I should have mentioned Mario Party 10 is a write game. This is also a read game, so you don't have to worry about erasing Mario Party 10 memory to play the Toad's Treasure Tracker 8-bit scavenger hunts. But yeah, that's what's beautiful about it. I want more content in this game. Boom, Amiibo. You scan it and you're good. It's really cool stuff. I really enjoy it. Okay, so what do I give the Toad Amiibo overall? I would actually give him a Gold Mario. I think he deserves the Gold Mario rank because the thing with Toad is he's one of those amiibos that adds content to both Mario Party 10 as well as Toad's Treasure Tracker his own game. So I think that's something that really flipped the charts for me. He's also very well designed. The colors are great, and I can excuse the little paint. Even there's some brush marks in the back. It looks like I can excuse those. It's those little details that look really nice. So. Thank you guys for joining me on the first AmiiboView. I'm really excited to do more of these. It probably won't be as often as you would think, but it was really fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.